Once upon a time, there was a young demon girl named Beebs. Her main goal was to overthrow the Demon King of Forktown. Beebs was relentlessly mocked for her dream. Many believed she couldn't do it. But she proved those haters wrong. Thanks to her powers of transformation, Beebs was able to dethrone the Demon King and took his place. Years later, the newly crowned Beebs received a letter. It was an invitation to the island kingdom of Ragnar's Rock. Much to the surprise of Beebs and her friends, the letter was written by her father, King Ragnar. And so, the group set out for Ragnar's Rock, determined to uncover the motives of the mysterious King Ragnar. It was in that moment, however, that disaster struck. Something's happening. Everyone hold on to something! We're gonna crash! There we go! Oh, but what am I doing? I haven't even introduced this game yet. Welcome to Demon Tides, everybody! This is an indie 3D platformer with an emphasis on fluid and customizable movement options. I actually streamed the demo for Demon Tides back in March of last year, hence my using RETRY in the title. However, I chose to unlist that VOD because of how poor the audio balancing was. Because of this, I played the demo again last month and was way more satisfied with my performance that time. It's also just a fun game, alright? Either way, if you never saw the original playthrough, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Oh, and P.S. The game is gonna share its own version of the lore summary later on in this video. I kept it in because I thought it was really funny. Now then, where were we? Oh yeah, there. What the heck was that? I hope the gang's alright. Okay, that's pretty funny. If you press A, you just make confetti appear. You can tap or hold the jump button to jump. That's good to know. And it seems like you have either a double or triple jump. It's hard to tell. But who's this guy? Hey, you doing alright? I'll be honest, I've been better. Your head's stuck in there, isn't it? You bet, stuck real good. Need help getting unstuck? Nah, I'll figure it out. If you say so, bud. Man, going back to this made me realize how frickin' awesome this art style is. I hope this is coming through in the video because, man, I love this. Just wait until we get past this tutorial. Then the game is really gonna come alive. Oh, I just did a move that I wasn't supposed to do. You have the ability to do a dash in the middle of a jump. I gotta figure out how to pull up the camera in controller mode. 'Cause it's the one key if I'm playing on the keyboard. Now we're cooking!
Right on.
Wasn't concerned about you in the least.
Lol.
Oh yeah, this guy. This DK character speaks in text lingo. Anyway, Beebs wants to know if the rest of the crew is okay. Nuh-uh, but holler when you find them and I'll phase them out of here. Sounds like a plan. Alright, Pog. Talk to you later. Man, you're crazy. Pog? Really? Okay. So do we finally have control again for this tutorial? Yeah, the game is just now telling us about the double jump. Pretty simple stuff for now. Oh, alright. That's how that works. So, when you press ZL in midair, you can get some horizontal distance. The double jump is for vertical distance. I'm definitely gonna need to refamiliarize myself with these controls before we get to the full part of the demo. I would say the full game, but this isn't coming out until February. And I hit the goop. Or not. I was just barely standing out of the goop. Alright. So let's see. Double jump, spin, and... Okay. That board is just barely under the lethal goo. And there's one of our other friends, Lucy. Am I glad to see you? Yeah. Happy to see you too, I guess. Now put me down. Okay, you little grouch. I see you already placed a checkpoint flag, huh? Just like a good Fork Towner. You should place yours too, just to be safe. So what's the plan, Beebsy? I'm gonna search for Midgie and DK's gonna phase you out. DK's gonna do... what? Anyway, hold X to put a checkpoint. Hold the jump button when hitting a wall to briefly climb up. Okay. Jump out of a spin to propel yourself further. Make sure you align your camera and hold the directional input. Alright, will do. Oh, that's how that works. That's how you get the biggest amount of horizontal distance in Demon Tides. So we do this again to cross this, and boom! I assume this is where Midgie is. I'd recognize that barrel anywhere.
Midgie!
You can come out now, Beebs. Obviously, you dork. So with that, I do believe we found all of our friends. I knew you'd find me. Aha. Let me guess, the plan's for DK to phase us out? Sharp as always, bud. I'll catch you further down.
Babes!
What's up, Midgie? I just wanted to share my current theories as to what these red reefs are. I guess they do look like coral reefs. Look at DK over there. He's feeling the same way I'm feeling. Midgie is still going. Ha! Nice. Never change indeed. We're almost out of the tutorial area. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. You can use your attack in the middle of a jump. It's called a boost attack. I didn't realize that had an official term. And I missed. Pretty sure I ran into this exact same problem last time, too. I'm gonna be talking about last time a lot, just so you know. Press and hold the boost button while hitting a wall for a horizontal wall run. It is worth noting that you slide down gradually whenever you're doing a wall run, so make sure you do that from a really high vantage point. Hit the spring, please, Beebs. Oh, there's the captain. So what's up? It just doesn't make any sense, my queen. I only stepped away for a second and none of my maps showed a reef in the way. I've never seen this in any of my past voyages. It suddenly emerged from this goo. I'm so glad the ship was at least almost entirely empty of demons. Ain't that the truth? And my gang's all good. Now I just need to explain this to Captain Damp. Yeah, good luck with that. I don't know who that is. But anyway, the ship captain is gonna stick around to salvage the cargo. Good for you, buddy. I got a demo to explore. And you can press L to enter a snake form and travel through the water more quickly. Oh yeah! Snake form can also turn into a wheel. As you can see, there is so much creativity in the movement that you can do in Demon Tides. That's why I love this game so much. Yes, the art style is good, but I love the movement that you can do just as much. But I think the game is trying to tell us to get into the normal form and then go back to being a snake. Yeah. And now we've reached a little bunker of sorts. I guess this is where Beebs' friends ended up.
Hey, Beebs. Beebs.
Everyone's all good. Glad to see everyone's okay. Tell me about it. That was horrifying. So many ships seem to have wrecked here. Makes you wonder how we even got here. Oh, recap time! It all started back in Forktown when one little orphaned demon...
Really?
Gonna start the recap all the way back? Why? Ahem. By the name of Beebs, who decided she wanted to kick the Demon King's butt. Of course, most didn't believe she could do it, me included. Why are you talking about me in third person? Shush! Stop interrupting already! But she did it, thanks to her amazing transformation abilities, and I've never doubted her since. A few years later, the now reigning queen got a letter. From one reigning monarch to another, blah blah blah, invite you to my kingdom, blah blah blah, to meet me, for we have much in common. Yup, it was an invitation to the kingdom of Ragnar's Rock, signed by her...
Huh?
father? So after the initial shock, we decided to head out to Ragnar's Rock? Well, yeah, so we can figure out what the deal is with this Ragnar guy. And check that out. All the pictures that were used were right there. And that pretty much sums up how we got here. Yeah, duh. I was there. I meant more like, how did this shipwreck happen, you goof? Why didn't you say so? Now I'm embarrassed. The pics you drew slap, though. Oh, that was Lucy that did that. Alright. Yeah, alright, dorks. What's the plan? How do we get out of here? Ahem. See that opening over there? Yeah, that opening. Oh, they're gonna bust through the reef. But how, you might ask? By building ourselves a flotation device from the debris here. Flotation device? A boat. He means a boat. Precisely! I'll draw up a schematic. DK will use some of his weird space magic to fuse some parts together. And Lucy, you can, make it all pretty. And I'll check out the area for any extra bits and bobs we need, yeah. We gotta collect these gear bits in order to progress. Let's get cracking. So we just cross through here to get the second gear piece, and then we keep going. Up, camera. There we go. Uh-oh, out of there. And here's where we can use our boost attack to our advantage. These pills will restore your HP. And whenever you're really far away from your checkpoint, you can hold up on the D-pad to return to it. Easy breezy. Oh, we just came from that direction, so the game wants us to go this way now. I don't plan to tackle the entire demo tonight. This is a massive game, even in its demo form. I'll still try to do as much as I can, though. You know, I placed this checkpoint here in case I ended up taking a lot of damage, but it ended up being more useful than I thought because of that return function. You can climb around on these grates, which is pretty great if I say so myself. And there's the last gear bit. So now we just return to the checkpoint, or not. The game's gonna do it for us. Alright, is this enough stuff? Right on, Beebs! That's everything we need! Alright. Let's do this! And now we're finally gonna be able to repair this ship and get moving. Dang, Midgie, you might have outdone yourself with this one.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Sure. DK, great paint job! Not sure it's 100% accurate, though. And that neon sign's unbelievable, Lucy! Hey, thanks! What are we waiting for? Let's bust out of here already. Alright, everyone. Better hold on to something. And here we go. We're finally out of the tutorial area and into the main part of this demo. And you get a funny little slowdown cutscene there. I love it when games and cartoons do that. But welcome to Demon Tides for real this time. Feels good to be back. So, are we finally gonna acknowledge the giant, floating, and totally ominous castle yet? Or... nah. I am gonna acknowledge that clever fourth wall break, though. Found you! Phew, knew I'd find you up here. What's up, bud? Did you figure out our next move yet? Because I don't see an easy way to meet Ragnar up there, in his weird castle. It's so strange that he invited you here, and yet refuses to actually meet with you. I got some intel on that from some locals that sailed by us earlier. I also got a map from them. Check it out. Oh, that's going to be really useful. It really is, too. As you explore more of this archipelago, the clouds will be dispersed. And it looks like the entire kingdom is separated into 3 distinct oceans by that weird red reef stuff. We'll have to do a better job steering clear of those reefs than our previous captain did, huh? Darn right. The locals also told me about a woman called Runa, who apparently knows a way to get up to Ragnar's castle. And this mysterious lady lives somewhere in this first ocean. So we gotta find a way to go to that area that Midgie marked. Or I can go adventuring for a bit first.
Yeah.
I bet your snake form will come in super handy to explore nearby islands. Yeah, it will. So, I guess we gotta go to the radio towers first. This shop here is where you can buy various cosmetics for Beebs.
Oh, Beebsy.
How's it hanging, little gangsta? Little gangsta? Workshopping some nicknames. This one doesn't really work, huh? No, it does not. Anyway, I did it, Beebsy. I opened my own fashion boutique. Granted, it's pretty empty right now, with just a few designs of mine. But I bet if you bring back some outfits from this kingdom, I'll get inspired to do more designs.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. We gotta use Beebs' snake form to get to these radio towers over here. This place may look a little labyrinthian, but if you know what to do from these tutorials, then it'll be light work. And as long as you don't get stuck on random topography. I got stuck around here quite a bit. Anyway, this guy over here has a problem. Dang it! I can't get a signal back to the crew. Radio's busted. Looks like the emitter's turned off. Why would anyone climb all the way up these radio towers just to turn off the emitter? Dunno, but I know just the gal who'd climb all the way up to turn it back on. Oh, I getcha. Another enemy. We can't exactly open this treasure chest yet, but the game told us we gotta do a little puzzle to open it, so let's. I gotta climb all the way the heck up there. Alright, making sure. Oop, you sneaky devil. No pun intended. I see some more coins over there, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to get there in due time. Or wait, no, what am I thinking? We can make that. Yeah. What was I so worried about, man? Okay, there we go. Good job, Beebs. Okay, we're back. That's what I was trying to do the first time, and it actually worked. Okay. I forgot how fast those mines move. Give me those coins. How am I supposed to jump rails? Not like that. I mean, I got the coins, but at what cost? Uh-oh, I messed up. No, I didn't. I can never tell if double jumping and then spinning is better than... Or sorry, better or worse than just doing that spin attack, or whatever it is. Excuse me, there we go. Looks like these boxes can't be broken, so at least I know I'm not missing anything from them. It's the ones that have coins in them that need to be broken. And I missed some down here. Let me do the smart thing that I never did back in March and put a checkpoint flag right there. I just went that way, didn't I? Yes, I did. It's fine, though. I can just start from here again, I think. Alright. Get a good look at our surroundings again. And this is the way we gotta go. Here's an instance where spinning at the very end would be better, but that's not right either. Whatever, at least I got all the coins in the area. This, that. There we go. Game. Well, we turned on the emitter, and now that treasure chest is open. So now, we gotta do this little ring challenge to get the other chest. Jump through all 20 rings. Not like that. Now we try this one more time. There's the other one. The rings light up whenever you need to cross through them. So that's how you know you're going the right way. And I like how this particular time attack essentially takes you through the level backwards. I don't remember if that's the same for all of these, but it's a nice detail for this one at least. 1920, there we go. Open this, and we got a little relic of some sort.
Wonder who it is. Mitchie.
Yo, did you pick up anything shiny just now? Yeah. How'd you know? Creepy much? Just got a sense for these things. Does it look like it's worth something? Honestly, yeah. Feels like it's infused with some sort of energy. Better hold on to it and any others you might find then, huh? Sure. Catch you later, bud. So I wonder if these are like the power moons from Super Mario Odyssey. It would make sense.
Yeah.
So we got the spin updraft power-up. The spin form lifts you up temporarily while airborne. This is what's known as a talisman. Here's a campsite. Someone washed up here, so let's talk to them. I hate camping. And I hate wearing these stupid masks, too. But my husband insists it's a local custom. From what I heard on the way here, it's a bit more complicated than that. Apparently, they wear them to hide their faces from Ragnar's big floating castle as a sign of... Oh, a sign of protest. I can't see a dang thing out of this stupid thing! Ugh! Okay, never mind. Dang, there are even coins to collect here, too. A brief look at the menu told me these are called items. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that. I'll get to that in a moment. But first, I want to collect all the coins around here. Gotta check the entire perimeter of this little islet. Especially considering I have to watch out for the boxes that contain these coins. Got it. There are only 25 here. But now let's talk about that mysterious blue portal. This thing. Welcome to our first example of... Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna get to talk about something called a void challenge, but I guess that's not here. I seriously thought that blue portal was an entrance to a void challenge, but I guess not. It's time to explore the Split Islands. Of all the places I explored in the demo, this one probably has my favorite music. As much as I love the ocean music, this is probably my favorite. I don't know if I'll be able to complete this place 100% either, but we'll see. These guys will probably give us the lowdown on what to do to open this chest. Greetings, fellow explorer of the unknown. My colleague and I here are trying to discern as to why the flora is slowly turning a red shade. A rather perplexing mystery, I must admit. My colleague insists it's due to the spreading red reefs and its grotesque oily secretions. You aren't related to Midgie by any chance, are ya? Excuse me? What's a Midgie? Never mind. I just think you two would get along. You're a peculiar one. Anyway, we got some spinning platforms right here, so we gotta be quick about getting around them. And there's a key. Now we gotta get to another treasure chest. I don't know if it's the same one that we just found, but we're about to find out. Ooh, wait, you know what? I think I remember this one. This is the chest that we need. Just climb up here and bada boom. There we go. Oh, that's how that works. This talisman basically gives your spin form a projectile. Is there anything way up here? No? Don't fall into the goop. Ah, sorry, Beebs. But okay. I need to figure out a good place to form a checkpoint. I guess the only place left to go now is up. But I did see these coins in the distance, so let's get these first. Alright, now how to reach that? Guess we gotta start from over here again. Go this way, and now we're golden. I hope. And check that out. I did a side flip. Yeah, there we go. You have both a triple jump and a side jump, but it might be hard to tell which is which sometimes. Now then, how to get over there and get those coins? Not like that.
Let's try this again.
Now you see why I put that checkpoint right there. I don't care if I can't do anything until I collect those coins, but I wanted to collect those coins. Now I can actually start moving. But yeah, check that out. I combined a boost spin with a dash attack and got amazing horizontal distance out of that. The movement options in Demon Tides are freaking crazy. So let's get up here. No, not there. Didn't even notice that spring here. All right. Place another checkpoint here.
My turn now.
You can ground pound on the boost crystals. I'm not sure if the game told us that yet, but it's nice to know they're there. And how fitting that the graffiti there pointed me to those coins. I don't think I'd ever find them if I didn't know. Interesting fact about the graffiti, by the way. That was all placed by players. Now let's actually do the proper thing and boost off of that. That's what the game wanted me to do. And then we place another checkpoint right there. I may not exactly remember everything that happened from 9 months ago, but it is slowly coming back. Even these accidental side flips. There's something going on with this weird crystal. I don't know if I ever figured that out. Oh. That's how you get that treasure chest. So now we can go all the way down here. And see what's inside. Ooh, okay. I didn't even realize that was there, but
Not bad, not bad.
now we got some headphones for Beebs.
Wonder who it is.
Beebsy!
Sup?
What's up, Luce? I got inspired by all that stuff you've been collecting, and I've added some new drip to the shop. Oh yeah? Sick. I'll check it out later. Okay. Seriously though, I do want to see if I can collect all these coins and the remaining treasure chests now. We're getting through this at a good clip. See that rock formation? I want to get over there somehow. I just can't really put my finger on it. Oh, wait, you know what? That's the challenge I did to get to that locked treasure chest with the fragile key. I don't need to go that way. I wonder what the item finder arrow tells me.
Let's see here.
There are more coins over there, so I do have to go that way. It's good to know that I still had my intuition correct, or whatever. There we go. See, they're right down there, but the goop is in the way, so I need to figure out how to get past that. This might warrant a tiny bit of exploring. Yeah, they're over there. I think... Question mark? They're down here? No? The game told me they are over here, though. I just gotta figure out how to... Oh. They're over here, aren't they? Yes, they were. But I still have to stay in that area if I wanna get the rest of the stuff on this island. The game wants us to go that way, so let's figure that out, shall we? Just like that. Man, I'm good. No, you can climb up there, Beebs. There you go. There are more coins over here. Now the game's saying there's stuff over here for us to do. That's all the coins, but we are missing a treasure chest. What does this say? To our fallen brothers and sisters who gave their life for the greatest cause. The conquest for a new home, Ragnar's Rock. And then it says, blessed by... Huh, the name's all scratched out. I don't know if I'll be able to find that last treasure chest. I need to see where the best place is to get to. Right here? Yeah, the sunken neighborhood. Oh, we can just teleport there. How convenient. I didn't realize that once you unlocked the initial checkpoint of an area, it was available for teleportation. That is awfully convenient. This place is a lot harder to explore than the Split Islands. So, I at least want to try collecting all the coins in the area before we move on. This is also the game's first showcase of the Void challenges that I name-dropped earlier, so maybe we'll do that too. Camera is not wanting to cooperate, but I'll make it work. Oh boy! Okay, that was close. Took a little bit of damage there, but we should be fine. Alright. Once I get back up there, I'm definitely putting a checkpoint. I used that way too little in my March playthrough. Checkpoint. There we go. Ride this little rocket. And then here's a challenging wall run. Breeze through that, And there we go. Collect this. Place another checkpoint. And I see those coins right there. Don't think I don't. Hey, no. Ugh. Almost had it. Jump just like so, and then... Ooh, nailed it. I'm good. And there's some coins down there in the sea. And I see a few more, too. Right over here. Collect these. Check for any others, and then... Bye. This is probably my most anticipated game now. It was originally Anton Blast, but that released last November, I think. Then it was Unbeatable, and that's already out. So now, I think Demon Tides has taken the place as my most anticipated game. I need to figure out a way to get up there. But to do that, I'm definitely gonna need another checkpoint. So let's do that. Ah, wrong button. I only say that because I see some coins right here. And someone's secret hideout? Ahem. Thank you, brothers, for joining me today. The super secret meeting can now begin. Oh, sick. Is this a secret meeting of the underground resistance to oppose my Ragnar? 'Cause count me in, boys. What? Gosh, no. We're meeting to discuss our boy band debut. Ha! Love that. Your boy band debut. It's time for us to grace the spotlight. Am I right, boys? All right, then. Love that. All right, back to business. I got coins to collect. And they're all up here. There we go. Very nice. Definitely placing a checkpoint here. Because I don't want to go through all that gobbledygook again. There's gotta be something down here. Yep. That's an interesting TV ad there. Place another checkpoint here. Because I really want to see if there are any coins in this area. Can't do anything about that, so no. Okay, there's nothing down here. That just puts you back in the initial part of this place. Oh, wait! Is that supposed to be Hornet from Hollow Knight Silk's song? Oh, that's so clever. I love that. That's a really clever way to make use of the limited types of graffiti. Can't bust down that door. Okay, I'll just open this. Huh. Alright. Your jump after a boost spin drill now has horizontal movement. I gotta test that out on my own because I'm pretty comfortable with the setup that I have right now. Now we gotta collect 5 golden gear bits. Did I ever complete this back in March? I might not have. Well, either way, the good news is there's only one more treasure chest for us to collect in this area. Oh, I went backwards. So you know what? Where's this gonna put me? Back up here. Lovely, because that's just where I wanted to be, now that I'm thinking about it a little more. I want to go back here. There we are. Excellent. I see some coins that I missed over there. But I just got to figure out where I need to go next. I might actually need to go this way now that I'm thinking a little more about it. Oh boy, no game.
Just to be safe.
Not gonna make a monkey out of me just yet. I seriously thought I was about to eat it and take damage from that spiked wheel after saying that, but whatever. We found one of the gold bits. Doesn't look like you can do anything up here, but it was worth it to check.
Seems like a good spot.
Let's just go back to the checkpoint. Missed that, though. Oops. I was trying to be cool and see if I could grab these coins while still in the snake form, but the game thought otherwise. Oh well. Item finder, help me.
Missing that one thing.
Oh, wouldn't you know it, I didn't even see these platforms over here. What's up with you? City's seen better days, huh? For real. What happened here? Same thing as everywhere else, really. We helped our glorious leader to take over these lands, and then he abandoned us in his glorious castle up there. Oh, this guy must be talking about Ragnar. And the camera's freaking out. Help! I'm stuck! Okay, unstuck. And there's the fourth gear bit. Right over here again. So I think it's time for another checkpoint. And
Let's see here.
the last gear bit is down there. I think. Alright. I see the gold gear bit from over here, but I gotta figure out a way to get over there quickly. Oh, please. Yes! It worked! Oh, I'm so good. I don't care if I have to go back to my checkpoint. I just wanted to get those coins, too. I saw them on the way. And she sticks the landing. And we're done.
That was slick.
So we got a gold gear. And that's it. Okay. Neighborhood was rough on this gear. I was stuck mid-movement, because I guess the game forced a cutscene on me. Understandable. Anything in here? No? Let's get to a higher vantage point and see what's up.
Let's see here.
Oh, it's down there. Or right here. Now, I swear, somewhere in this area is the aforementioned Void challenge that I was talking about. I don't remember where it is, though, exactly. It's a super hard platforming section that rewards you with another treasure chest. I'll know what it looks like when I see it. It's similar to the portal that carried us to the Split Islands, but it's not here. I just know it's in one of these little alcoves. That might be it over there, now that I'm thinking about it. Sandwiched in between these two skyscrapers over here. I think that's where the void challenge is. Yep, it's right there. Oh, dear. I thought so. Okay, here we go. There's the void. Right here. Bullseye. Hello, hello, hello! You don't have to say hi back. I know you love me. Whomever this Mr. Mint is. Do you want to give it a go for a small one-time fee? You'll get a reward if you beat it. It better be a good one. Yes, yes, yes! We gotta pay some coins for it, but it's time to tackle our first and probably only void challenge.
Let's do this.
Ignore the water-based graphics. You don't have water physics in here. That's just to make this place look cool. This kind of reminds me of the time rifts from A Hat in Time. Yeah, that's what this place, or sorry, this game reminds me of. A Hat in Time.
Whoa!
Alrighty then. You know, I just wanted to say this. I had such a hard time getting through this challenge back in March, and now I'm over here doing it like an ace. I picked up on all this stuff a lot faster than back then, it seems. Hello again, Mr. Mint. What now? I'm getting into real estate. Always wanted to be a landlord. Of course you did. Would you like to buy one of my condos? That is spelled wrong. They don't happen to be in those unapproachable floating buildings in the middle of this oceanic void, right? No? I mean, yes? I'll be real with you here. I'll say whatever makes you buy one. Ha ha ha. Nice. But yeah, also, no. This vending machine here lets you restore your HP. I don't think I ever bothered using it back in the day, but it's nice to know it's here. Oh, come on. Ugh. Okay, I was really scared there. And you do not want to use the dash panels here. Let the game carry you, essentially. And I mean it, by the way. Let the game carry you here. See? Even if that means you have to stand in the middle of this area. There's nothing over here. That's good. Ooh, yeah. Side flip. And again. Like a boss. Both of those were completely unintentional, by the way. I just rolled with it. Maybe I'm better at this game than I thought I was. Who knows? Because would you look at that? We just did the Void Challenge first try. Freaking amazing, dude. Deploy a temporary paraglider to glide in the air at any time and in any state. Okay. That might be what we put on slot 2. For the first time in my life, I fully completed this area. Hey guys, present day Tentacle here. Turns out there are 2 areas I completely missed in my playthrough this time. I've already 100% completed them. At the time of my recording this part, the video isn't finished yet, so I'll just briefly go over what they have here. First up is the Stacked Outpost, which is where I am now. This place has another gold gear, this beachwear for Beebs, and another Void challenge that offers a survey drone talisman. I'm not kidding about the drone, by the way. Check this out. This thing controls surprisingly well. The left stick moves it around, the right stick operates the camera, and the triggers raise and lower it. You can just scope out whatever area you're in and take pictures. It's really cool. Second is the trading outpost. I actually came here in my first playthrough of the Demon Tides demo and completely glossed over it this time. Oops. This area has another gold gear and this awesome neon paint outfit for Beebs. This is easily my favorite outfit in the demo. Oh, and right down here is a talisman shop if you want to spend your coins there instead of at Lucy's fashion shop. Can't believe I almost forgot her name. But there we go. That is just about everything I could find in the Demon Tides demo. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. Oh, and I wasn't kidding when I said this is my most anticipated game right now. I had so much fun playing this, and I can't freaking wait for the full release next month. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.